Hello Cancers. So it's been so long since I've done a video on here. I know it's been about a year. So hopefully if you do subscribe to me, you'll be excited to have another video up. And if you're also new, I'm a tarot reader, but I also incorporate psychology and philosophy into my reading. So you won't just get a standard spiritual reading, you'll also get some practical life advice too. So this is tarot reading based on astrology. So this will be for the Cancer zodiac sign. And this is going to be from the 15th to the 21st of November. So let's get a message. Also, if you find this doesn't resonate, maybe check out your rising sign because that's also quite accurate too. And also remember that it is just a general reading, so it won't resonate for everybody. Okay, let's get some messages. I'm going to pull the cards and then I'm going to just analyse it all together instead of analysing them one by one. Okay, we've got a few for that then. So we've got 7 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Swords in reverse, 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Oops. The Hanged Man. Let's get one more. And Strength. Cool. Okay, let's look at this then. Strength and the Hanged Man. This is really you trying to find a way to transition or make a change in your life, okay? The Hanged Man is definitely a transition into something new into your life, and it may be something that is kind of scary for you. For example, taking a leap into something that you didn't think you would be able to do. Strength is Leo, so it's fire energy. So it's kind of calling on you to have that passionate energy to push yourself forward. As you can see here, can you see the little girl is like jumping over the monster? Again, this is kind of like the Hanged Man. That transition to get to the other side will not be easy, but it will pay off. Okay, so there's an idea about that. And also, you know, with the Hanged Man, you can hang forever until you just kind of lose air to your head and you die. So there's an element of, you know, this transition is kind of coming at a point where you really need to do it. You might be very anxious about this change. You know, we've got 2 of Pentacles, which is something new. This is almost like a new project sometimes, you know, even if it's like I'm kind of scared to go for a new job or something that I know will challenge me because I have a bit of anxiety about it going south. And this is what this card means. It's kind of like an anxiety about moving forward and perhaps stepping out of your comfort zone. So you need a little bit of strength to transition into something new. So I think those cards are quite self-explanatory and they're actually quite linked together. I think you're going to have some real moments of self-reflection, or, you know, of epiphany, of enlightenment even, specifically to do with, you know, moving into a new project or something new into your life. We've got 5 of Pentacles in reverse, which is actually quite good to have this in reverse. This is quite good on our finances. It's quite good on the way that we understand what our stability and our foundation is in life. And it's also very good for some of you who want to get excited about, you know, being in the home. So getting excited about decorating your home for Christmas, you know, if you celebrate that. Just putting more value and more kind of concentration on family life and the home here in particular. Okay, so I feel like there's a little element of stability here of you stepping out of your comfort zone but wanting to have that kind of like safe familiarity of the home, and there's going to be a balance there that you're going to have to strike. So it's like, do I step out my comfort zone and really go for it, or do I, you know, stick to what I know best? And what will make you grow more is the question. So yeah, in particular, these 2 are probably the most important cards for this deck in particular when we're talking about what is coming for you in the week. And then the last 2 cards, we've got 2 reversals. We've got 7 of Wands in reverse with 7 of Swords in reverse. This is quite intriguing actually when you put these 2 cards together. I get a sense that you are almost on the back foot a little bit, and I think this is why you're having a moment of enlightenment. You're having a moment where you feel you need to be confident, reflective, you know, you're kind of calling forth all of the strong qualities within you here. 7 of Wands is normally quite a successful card about guarding and, you know, being able to sort of trust. There's quite a few interpretations, but that's what I garner from it. 7 of Wands in reverse is kind of like I'm on the back foot a little bit. I'm almost getting overwhelmed. There's a sense of overwhelm here, which again, I think that's probably linked to this transition. It takes a really strong person to try and change things in their life, and that can be overwhelming. You feel like things are kind of attacking you, you know? You don't always feel like you can trust everybody with your transition, and you don't always feel like everyone's got your back. And again, linked to the Seven of Swords in reverse is kind of like keeping a secret from somebody, almost harbouring a lot of energy that you weren't able to express to somebody. So, you know, when you've got something that you've kept from somebody for a long time and it's like, oh my God, this really shouldn't come out like this right now. And I think these two cards really linked to each other, because Seven of Wands in reverse is like external pressure. This is like being in a melting pot, where it's like all the feelings are starting to overwhelm you, keeping something from somebody. Again, so this idea that some of you may be keeping, not necessarily a secret, because that sounds quite devious, but you know, you're keeping your feelings from somebody for some reason. And that actually for some of you could be love, you know, when you try to hold your feelings in for somebody and it just really mounts on you, you know, you feel like, oh my God, for whatever reason, there's something that overwhelms you with that. But I really think that for the majority of you with this reading, this is linked to this change in your life. You're not able to ask for help for some reason. You're able to confide in somebody. And so then this then pulls you into a very reflective moment where actually once you've done that and you've kind of thought about, you know, embracing the opportunities that the stability of home will give you, that you then think, okay, wow, now I'm excited to kind of get going, you know, excited to do things. Seven of Swords in reverse also, I think for some of you, you're just itching to travel, you know, you're itching to just want to get out there, you know, especially if it's like, I want to go somewhere for the holidays, you know, for Christmas, for whatever, I want to just take some time off. There's an element of, again, stagnancy of like, there's a lot of verses in this reading, you know, home versus travel, change versus comfort zone, that kind of thing. So I think you're going to be battling with that a little bit in the week coming. But I do think that you'll have the strength to overcome that. And I know that because we have got the strength card. So I think that you're going to do just fine with it. But also remember with that Seven of Wands in reverse, to be kind to yourself. Always take as much as you can do, you know, don't try and just go full speed ahead if you're not ready for that. I always say, don't try and be something that you're not. You know, if you're not a super disciplined person who likes to clean 24/7, don't try and do that all the time. You know, I say it to myself, I am actually not the most disciplined person. I'm not lazy, but I'm definitely not like, I do everything perfect all the time. And sometimes I try to put myself in that box. And it pushes me too much out my comfort zone because I haven't done that in baby steps. So remember, the strength to even take the first baby step is also still important. So that was your reading. I hope that makes sense and that maybe it's resonated with you. I will hope to see you for the next reading, and I hope you have a fantastic week. Bye, guys.